Hey everyone, it's Victoria here. I hope you're keeping really well. So with the glorious 12th coming up shortly, I wanted to do a little Grouse 101 to mark the start of the game season and just tell you a little bit more about grouse for those people that don't know. So before I go on, I just wanted to highlight the conservation aspect of managed grouse moors and how heather moorland is rarer than tropical rainforests, and 75% of that precious moorland is here in the UK. That kind of blows my mind a little bit. Back in 2014, it was said that grouse shooting is worth 100 million to the UK economy, and it offers a whole host of conservation benefits, such as allowing other species to thrive, which I'll go on to shortly. Grouse is massively expensive, and it's the real king of game birds. Grouse fly at phenomenal speeds. They can be hugely challenging. Well, they are hugely challenging, and you can expect to pay around £175 plus VAT per brace. A brace is two. So if you're on a 200 brace grouse day, then it sounds like you're doing quite well. So why is grouse so expensive? Well, it's because grouse are the only truly wild game species that live on moors, which are huge expanses of land, meaning they're not reared and released like pheasant or partridge. They are managed by keepers who work hard to keep the habitat just right for them. Grouse love to eat green shoots on heather and to take cover in the old woodier heather. So the heather's got to be managed and it's burnt in strips on rotation to ensure that the old stuff's burnt off and the new stuff can come through. This is also actually beneficial for controlling wildfires and for our precious peat bogs on moors, which are valuable carbon stores. So grouse are a ground nesting bird, so they need to have their natural predators controlled, which is beneficial to other species as well. A Natural England study a few years ago showed that grouse moor management was beneficial to other species, including curlew, golden plover, lapwing, etc. So often when there's been like a bad winter or another bad season, grouse numbers are affected, resulting in low stocks, which has a negative impact not only on the moor owners, but on the local economy too. Where grouse moors thrive, as do local communities and lots of jobs. So things like pubs, hotels, shops, etc. really benefit, not to mention the kind of work days they create. There's also the impact managed moors bring to us all, which I think this is absolutely fascinating. Something like 70% of our drinking water comes from upland management. Who knew? So if you want to go grouse shooting, you need to be a fairly decent shot with deep pockets. I'm not going to ham it up. Grouse can fly at speeds between 70 and 80 mile an hour, full pelt. They tend to fly lower, and you shoot grouse in stone butts if you're shooting them driven. Driven is fast and furious, and it really is something else. But safety is paramount more than ever on a grouse moor, as the birds are flying low and fast, and your fellow guns are likely to be quite close. Lots of driven grouse are shot behind, so you need to be 110% confident when you turn around with your gun. I remember when I shot my first driven grouse, it was unbelievable, and I still have that grouse on my mantelpiece. Walked up shooting is a much cheaper alternative. I went a few years ago on a couple of walked up days, and I clocked up 31,000 steps on my Fitbit. It's fairly taxing walking through heather and dodging peat bogs. Moorland management and all that goes into grouse shooting fascinates me, from the biodiversity, environmental and like economical impact, and just because it's a sport I love. So this is just like a very quick kind of summary of a few points. If you'd like to find out more, do have a look at the NGO, National Gamekeepers Organisation, Moorland Association and the GWCT, who do the most tremendous work. If you are out on the 12th, hot barrels to you, shoot straight, and do let us know how you get on, and I will see you next week.